Welcome everybody to Soul Cafe podcast. My name is Mariana.
And I'm Johnny Vasquez.
And the topic of today is the fear of failure. I think it's like everybody, have a time when they're trying something new, or maybe when they're comparing themselves with others, and they feel the fear of like, oh my God, this is like I'm not that perfect, or this is not like I think will be, or someone is better than me, and sometimes we stop doing the things we love. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's normal for all of us to have this feeling. Especially now in the social media area, it happens to me all the time. I like look at friends or maybe just people on Instagram that maybe doing the same thing as I am, and they might be further along in their career. Because this happens to me with career-wise.
Yeah, I think it happens like in our careers or the things we do, like our jobs, more than in other aspects of our life.
Well, and I think because we base our careers as our success in our lives.
Yeah, and also I think it's like a big part of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, they're like, hi, I am a photographer. Hi, I am a singer. I am like, they're saying like, it's not just this is my job.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like this is me.
Yeah.
So
identify as that.
Exactly. See, so sometimes we feel that like how you can call it? Yeah, fear, but also like
the pressure.
See, or being the best, no,
Yeah.
in a area. But that's I think we gotta stop doing it.
And I remember we had like this conversation off the camera. You mentioned something about it's like you said like it's a syndrome or something like.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to call it in English, but in Spanish it's like the síndrome de impostor, no, which
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah, which exactly means like you think you're taking a place is not belong to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I heard from people who write books.
Right.
And they write the first book and they don't feel they're like writers. No, they don't feel like that's like, oh, I'm the best one, I'm doing it, or nobody's gonna read me.
Mm-hmm.
And they had this moment when they want to stop and saying like, no, I'm not, because I think sometimes when we think about especially writers can be like the big ones, like the people who, oh my God, write poems or novels or really famous.
It's just like so out of reach. Like the idea of writing a book sounds like something huge in our minds.
Exactly.
And honestly, it's just.
And the people who do art, especially the people who's famous, is like, for us, they born with a gift, no? Like,
True.
Like they already genius, no?
Yeah.
And maybe they also have this fear. Maybe they also had this syndrome in one point of their lives to saying like, what I'm doing, if I'm really good at it or not. I don't know, but when we see them like ethereal, like they're something big and we can't reach them, no? So I feel it's normal for all of us when we start doing something, but I think we gotta like also breathe a little bit and remind ourselves like things happens with the time, like we step by step we're getting better. Like any of them, they just born and they make genius things, great movies, great books, great art, whatever you want. No?
Yeah, everybody had to start from somewhere. They weren't just like. Some people have talent, but some people also have like, they work their way up and like have skills. Like I related to boxing, for instance, because that's what I enjoy watching.
Yeah.
And like, there's boxers that have to work on their skills for years. You know what I mean? Before they become like really good.
Yeah.
So it's something that and I'm pretty sure along their journey that they want to give up a lot of times, or they don't want to continue. They don't want to work out one day. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
somehow they like persevere and stay motivated.
And that's why I think they're all different. Like maybe one can have a weakness the other one doesn't have. You know, like maybe one is better with the feet, nah?
True.
Like playing, and maybe the other one is like really hard punching.
Yeah.
Or the other one is like really like how you say that, like when it's speed, no, like when
Stamina,
it's fast.
or speed, quickness.
No,
speed.
and maybe you gotta work on your weakness. No, maybe if you're really fast, maybe you gotta like put attention in, I don't know, in your strength, no, like how you punch. I don't know, and that's other thing. I think sometimes we trying to copy this like list of success. I don't know how to call it. Like people give you advices. People give you. Internet is like full of people give you recipes. That's what the word I was trying to get. The recipe of the success, recipe of the happiness, recipe of having the best relationship. I don't know, and I think we gotta like stop buying that type of content because it's not recipe. Like what is good for somebody maybe is not for the other person. You know, maybe for one boxer they gotta like try harder in one point in one way, and maybe for the other boxer, even if they're really good too, gotta like do different stuff for his own body, for his own mind, for his own like unique way to fight, you know. And that's other thing. I think sometimes I get it in singing, like I'm trying to follow some rules of all the singers do. No, it's like the great singer you admire is doing this type of warming up, for example. No? And you try to do it, but you don't feel it like organically in your body. No.
Right.
But maybe it's because for her body, or what she's doing, or the type of music she's singing, is good, you know. But maybe for you, in your context, in your like with your body, the type of music you're singing maybe is not for you.
Yeah, you gotta find your way.
Yeah, and I think it's cool you having somebody to guide you, no? But they gotta guide you, like for finding your way. You know what I mean? Like
For sure.
it's for in your area, for your context, for your like.
And it may not be somebody in the physical form. It may be like from a book or from
Yeah.
a YouTube video or something that speaks to you. You know.
Yeah.
And be gentle. You know, the thing is be gentle with yourself. I think that's the most important. And also for me, I think we're also might be another thing that we could help ourselves is like what defines success to you, you know?
That's other thing.
I'm starting to like, you know, have a different perspective on that, you know. For me personally, like I might look at like having a steady relationship and you know, good source of income and this and that might be my success, you know. Or just a happy family in general.
Yeah, I think we all grow with this story about success is having a lot of money, having a beautiful wife, a beautiful husband, having the perfect relationship, a beautiful family, having a job you love but also give you like all what you need. Like sometimes it's too much, the pressure.
Right.
No, I think also in our age, like around 30s, like, and in our generation, because I think in our generation we taking it slow. I think in the generation of our parents, they're 20s to 30s, they're already having a family, and they're already having child, they're already having houses, everything. No, I think in our generation we're taking it slow, and I like it. I like it because it's not hurry, it's not a race, you know.
And it's because it's like times has changed, you know. Like
of course.
And like they were able to do things, and they were guided differently.
Yeah.
Even like right now, we can't.
Everything is different.
It was easy to buy a house back then. You know,
yeah, that's what they say.
Or it was.
True.
It was different. Like the programming was different.
Yeah, but I think we gotta like take out this chip a little bit, no? Like for you're not success if you're not success if you don't have a house. You're not success if you don't have a partner. You're not success if you don't have a child. Like it's not cool because I think it's like a little gust. Like it's like we're caring,
Yeah.
Because even if we doing what we love and we living the life we like, it's always these people around you telling you, or social media or like TV telling you like, hey, you don't have a house, hey, you don't have a partner, hey, you don't have what could be something for make you more happy and thinking you have success. I think this overrated. Like I think we gotta understand what we really want. We gotta understand what is success for us. Maybe success for somebody else is having 3 houses. Maybe for me it's having what I need. Maybe what I need is just one little house with my gatos, my cats, with my boyfriend, or not. Maybe I could be alone one day. Who knows?
Who knows?
No hard feelings, baby.
No, it's okay.
No, but I like for example, a relationship. But some people, they like to be alone. They've been alone for almost all their lives, and they live and that doesn't mean something wrong with them.
Right.
No, some people judge you if you don't have a happy relationship, or they feel like, oh, I fail, I'm not a good person, or something is wrong with me because I don't have a boyfriend or a husband, or I get divorced.
Or for like men.
No.
Men personally, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves financially because we're supposed to be a provider, this and that, and when
also you're like a better man if you have more money, nah? Right. Like people seeing you like, oh my god, like he's good man because he have no money for invite you there, dinner and flowers. Nothing is a lot of pressure about it. Like
it's a lot of pressure.
Right now, social media is like, oh, the best boyfriend is the boyfriend who buy you flowers every day, to give you what you want, to pay your Shin car.
Right.
No.
Sounds familiar. But no, for real, it gets a lot of pressure. You know, and also like. Just like holding up that standard, every day and having to go out there and put your emotions to the side, and I know this feeling,
Yeah, I think, for a moment, I think what happens in like close to Valentine's Day, like all these.
That doesn't matter to me, but go ahead.
Ouch! No. Yeah. For I saw all this like competition of who had the best boyfriend or who had the best girlfriend, who get the biggest flowers or the best gift or the best dinner. And I was thinking, I think personally I'm not. I like to give you details and things like that, but I'm not like the type of girl who need a bucket of flowers, like these big ass flowers, or like I don't know, teddy bears and all this stuff, no. And I was thinking if that is really important in a relationship, and I think for some people maybe it is. For some people it is important having a boyfriend to give it to them flowers every day, but for some others, it's other things that are important in the relationship, like communication. Yeah. Like kindness, like respect, like fidelity, like security, like generosity, like
loyalty.
Loyalty.
Same thing. I guess.
Sí, close. But yeah, we coming again to the same point.
Yeah.
What is value for you, not for the others, not for society, not for TikTok, not for Instagram, or for your family. That's other thing, huh? Your family can be really like pushing you to having a baby, having a husband, having that job.
So also the fear of failure, and not just to yourself, but to your family members.
True.
to your friends, to your peers, to your
partner.
To, you know, this is like, it's like so many different variables to it. It's not just, it's like a fucking octopus with 8 legs to the
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's crazy now that like we're talking about it. I'm like thinking about all that, because that's a lot of pressure we put on ourselves constantly.
And even if we don't know.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there are ideas that your parents or your family or your context or your neighborhood give it to you 20 years ago.
It's deep inside of us.
Yeah. And maybe you think you're living your life exactly how you want it, but maybe it's just you're living your life like that for what your dad thinks, what your mom thinks, no, or what your partner thinks about you. And we gotta like breathe a little bit and do a checklist. Like, for example, I was talking yesterday about my hair, no, about how people telling me all the time like, hey, you look better with your long hair. And personally, I like how I look with my short hair. And I like short hair.
Amor, you look good in all forms of hair.
Thank you. So, but I like, in one moment, I let them like be me, or I don't know how to say, like I'm just going to let my hair long for a time. And now I realize like, hey, like this is not me. This is not exactly what I am and what I want. What I really want is having a short hair. That's what's matched my personality. That's what I really think I look pretty. That's what I like. And I don't care what the others said. No, but in some moment I care. Mm-hmm. Now I think I'm gonna go cut my hair after this podcast.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if we're talking about it, then you know, in some way we care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But definitely, you know, that like our peers have a huge effect on how we do things, like, and how we present ourselves to the world. Yeah. You know, because we don't want them to like judge us in a certain way.
Yeah, exactly.
And
what other things we don't do because we feel we're gonna get judged.
Exactly.
No, when we're going out, for example, like with this and that, or we judge ourselves already. And I think it's gonna be horrible going now. I think everybody's judging you too. So we're gonna be more kind with ourselves. And yeah.
And I think we gotta also like be more grateful too with the things around us.
See.
Where we at in life.
Totally.
Because everything's already perfect the way it is.
I
know that's actually way harder than to say it. It's way harder to practice it. But
exactly. I mean, it's easier to say it than really realize that, really like being present and make your life in that way, knowing everything is perfect right now. And you can change a lot of things, of course, but everything is perfect. So everything is perfect and it's happening for some reason, right? Okay, so closing this beautiful episode about the fear of failure, I would like to say, just if you want it, just do it gently. You know, I think it's easier to say than to do it, but step by step, do a checklist about your life around you, about your aspect, about the clothes you bought, the things you do, the way you're living, you know, and check if this really match your energy, to really match what you want, if this really makes you happy to you, not to your family, your partner, or the society. I don't know. I think for me, that's the message of today. If whatever you feel, just take a step today. Like to do something more authentic for you.
Exactly. Thank you guys for tuning in. And
you don't want to say something?
I do have something to say. I would like to say it's normal to feel this way.
It is.
And let your emotions feel. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel disappointed in yourself. But at the end of the day, we are perfect the way we are. And
we're growing.
You know, you are loved. We're growing. And that's the beauty of this journey. If there wasn't you know, like a downside to this, you wouldn't feel the upside of everything.
Sure.
Or the middle. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay, pues thanks for tuning.
Yeah.
Let's start releasing more episodes about these daily talks in Soul Cafe Podcast. And this is Johnny. He's Mariana, and see you next time.
See ya. Peace.